Hello everybody and welcome back to Anno 1800. Now our battle cruisers have arrived finally in Africa, so they're ready now to prepare what's to come, because we do have, of course, we are the traitor kind of. We dug up this spear, promised it for Angora, but gave it Khitimer in the end, so the Emperor Khitimer, because I think a cultural heritage like that should be rather displayed in a palace for everyone rather than on a pirate island. And that is, of course, my betrayal, and in that case it leads to war. So we have another 14 minutes to prepare for that. We do have 6 battle cruisers and I'm pretty confident that this will work for us. Another thing that we have is our cargo ship Huikang, which is now ready to finally go to Vahadesha. Now in that case the shame is on me. We failed Vahadesha there to provide all the materials in time, simply because I forgot it. That is something that happens when you have 8 active quests on you too, with a time limit and multiple other things going on, and commentary, and of course some things you just forget at some point. But don't worry, we are of course going to have another playthrough of this DLC at some point, and then we are doing everything in our power to prevent this. My ship is on its way. We have another thing here, the Worried Mother. So Emperor Khitimer has sent you to Kyria, Biniam's mother, so that you may bear her the bad news that her beloved son is to be transported to the far side of the world as punishment for his actions. How you break the news to her is up to you. My ship is on the way. We're just telling her, I guess. There's no other thing that we can do. While my ship is on its way, while we prepare for war, let's go back to our beautiful and not yet finished research district for our scholars. One thing that we have now is the production for tailored suits, and as we can see as it's coming in, the leather boots. So this is improving right now. This means the scholars are happier. The tailored suits here will lead to more research points. So the more scholars you have, of course, the more research points you have. At the moment we are capped at 1000 points, and this will change then soon. And then we can finally go with some higher research here, especially another campus extension that we need to really go for the 5000 points that we need for these inventions then here. So all of them cost 5000 base, and that is something we simply have to prepare by growing as the research district. And yes, actually my research institute already has electricity. And why is that? Because over here we have a power station. Look at how far it is away, right? So this is actually extending all the way there. What we might do is, we will just probably move this power station to this side here, so we can power the whole district without the need of a power plant here, right? Because this area here is not electrified, even though, wait a second, we might actually still have a chance at that because there is a power station. What we could do, what we could try here is we could try building that road to the other side with a little bridge, and let's also just have a road here and see how far we can actually go with electricity. And as we can see, not very far, so it really ends here. This is really the end of it. There's no other way for us to get any more electricity then, so probably moving that to the area is the best option that we've got so far. Now here we are.
You? Oh, my apologies. I thought you were my son.
I'm not, but I look just like him, I guess. Let's make a decision. What is happening? Why is my son Biniam not with you? Your son has been arrested for arson and awaits transportation to the antipodes. Imprisoned. Oh, my boy, my poor boy. What happened? What happened? A man from the old world named Archibald Blake arrested him. Biniam acted rashly and tried to sabotage Archibald Blake outpost. Oh, wait a second. Aren't we one of the guys who actually told him to? Oh, Biniam, answer Archibald, you say. Then a moment I have always feared has come. Though for it to come like this, there may yet be a way to settle the matter, but it will not be pleasant for any concerned. How would you like to help an old lady? Right, I think we have choices now again.
Perfectly legal.
Honesty is a virtue, however painful the truth may be.
Oh, bitter orange. And that is still, by the way, the main quest that we have. We can see that because it's the orange marked one. Now let's just see what we have over there. Dig up regret tinged orange trees. The roots are deep. And sail to Vahadesha trading post and collect your reward. Well, we're here. Let's get it and read the old diary. So there we have it. The buried orange blossom. This actually looks pretty nice. and sail to Caduceus Anitoni to get the register of the regiment. Where is that? That is here.
Sour-skinned and pithy. Sharpen your blade, and when ready, peel it open.
Alright, so we do need to get to Caduceus Anitoni to get to the 9th regiment. Oh, we also have an explosion. Oh, once again, it's happening quite often here in the middle of all these trees that we do have some explosions in these oil refineries. Something that I'm not particularly fond of, as you might imagine. What's happening with the tailor suit? We should have some tailor suit in here now. Or coming in shortly, once we have the linen mill working. So actually we should have some linen now here. Let's just check. Yes, we have linen. It's not being used yet because of course we still need to build the tailor workshop. So we only have the boots. But I also want to go with the tailored workshop. That is another thing entirely again. So we do have, as we can see, our power plant, which is already pretty full from what I can gather. But perhaps we can get rid of some of these things here. There's lots of glass as far as I can see. How far does it go up here? Oh, yeah, this is still here possible. So let's get rid of those farmers there. We have enough farmer workforce. And this is my industrial district all along. Though it's not probably the best location, the most beautiful location. Once we play this one again, I'm going to have my industrial district somewhere else, of course. But let's just have it here, and there we have them, the tailored shop. I should be able to squeeze in. Yep. And I think, oh, every minute they produce, let's have 3 of them for now, and I can still add a 4th and even a 5th one later if I want to. So they should be working now, and they have electricity. So there, this is coming in, and soon my researchers should be pretty happy about that.
And sent you back for it? Well, the register.
And we got the register of the regiment.
Simply go to press.
Oh, and also some propaganda here. So once again, of course, we're going with a bit of minus consumption, a bit of happiness, and probably this is just a filler here. We don't really have anything else plus money. We don't really need. I mean, even though I could try and push the 1 million in the balance. Might be an option. Okay, then we have the regiment.
So Binyam knows. I had thought it best to keep it from him. All those years. Keep him safe. Besides, they paid me to keep quiet about it.
Only reporting in.
Alright, so 2 things happen here. Also, the war started.
We have the upper hand. And must seize it lest it fails.
Let's move my battle cruisers to Kitima. We need to pick up a bomb at his clipper.
I do not know how to put this. I knew Sir Archibald before. He and I were in love once.
What are you talking
Binyam
about?
is the product of that union.
So Archibald Blake with her? She's like 20 years older. By the looks of it.
Thank you for sharing, Elder Kyria. It may prove our salvation.
Alright, battle cruisers are on the way, while of course the quest continues now here. And we also get a new one. There it is, Epiphany. Emperor Kitima regrets that the only way to deliver Kyria to Sir Archibald, so she may inform him that his prisoner Binyam is actually his long-lost son, is to destroy the mercenary vessel currently blockading Little Clarence. Where is that? Oh, these are actually 2 quests here, so I'm going to move my battle cruisers and my frigates over here. Oh, there is the blockade, and it's quite a big one actually. We got some battle cruisers there as well. A monitor and frigates. So we need to clear them. We have some frigates there, and the battle cruisers are on the way now too. 1 battle cruiser, we're going to do the other quest here that we still have, the Vengeance. So your decision to deprive the Princess of Angareb of the Spear of Selamavi and instead give it to Emperor Kitima has laid the path of war between the 2 islands. The only remaining solution is to seize Angareb and subjugate it through the use of force. A task easiest to accomplish if you can use surprise to your advantage. And we can do this with a bomb.
That will be all.
We still have some steel in here as well, strangely enough.
Battle cruiser on the
Underhanded, but efficient.
And there we got the spear. Smuggle a bomb. That is a spear. Oh, it's a copy of the spear, but it's a bomb in reality. And we need to get this one to Angareb. Should be interesting. I mean, Angareb is the pirateer, so don't get fooled by that. You know, they're actually the bad guys. They rather want to plunder and stuff like that. So in my opinion, they are pretty bad. And we're going to pay them back with a false spear that is actually a bomb. This is pretty interesting now. We also have our fleet coming. So we have now those two things. First of all, I would like to turn in the spear though, before we advance. And there the battlecruisers coming in just 1 minute before the quest would have failed again. So there we have the spear. Oh, he still thinks that we deliver him the right spear. Oh, and
you would deny us kingship, and it is why you will have relentless end.
oh, and we also need to destroy his harbor there. That's why he's attacking. War's declared on us.
Dealing with traitors is not
Alrighty, so my battlecruiser is on its way back now.
Of my wrath down upon them.
Yes, and we will destroy Angarab then for good. But first, let's clear the blockade that we have up here. So there we have, of course, still Sir Archie that we need to, I guess, free. There my fleet is coming in. Oh, and Lady Lu we got as a specialist again. But I guess we have quite a lot of them. And there the fighting starts. My battlecruiser shoot first.
Under attack.
And also the frigates are coming in. This is looking fantastic. And the battlecruiser is down. It's just the frigates now. That should be an easy prey here. Though I think Angarab will be harder. I love the battlecruisers. There's so many of them. And down it is.
Lives lost, ships destroyed, and for what? So a kinglet may make a mistaken point?
Oh, that was his fleet. Oh, right. I
The way
totally
is clear
kind of like
and
misjudged
time
there or
is of the
something.
essence. Kyria must be brought to Sir Blake before he settles upon retaliation he will live to regret.
Alright, Kyria, let's bring her back.
Archibald, I want to say you look well, but exertion does not become you.
Kyria? It is you. Those quizzical eyes. How could I forget?
Release him, Archibald.
Him? You mean? Not Binyam. He can't be.
Awo, Binyam is my boy.
The prisoner is to receive a full pardon. Return his possessions. We go to meet the Emperor.
I believe I know why you have freed Binyam and come before me.
Yanahoy Katema. There will be no war between us. For the truth is, I have no quarrel with any here, save myself. I have all along had power to do great good here, yet was distracted and upset by matters personal. I do not ask your forgiveness, Binyam, but perhaps in time.
He is no father of mine, nor has he earned that title.
He only saw me, Archibald. He did not see you for many years.
How often I wondered, yearned, but I never could. And I regret it. I regret it. No one could ever have replaced either of you. But I poured all that terrible guilt with constancy into Her Majesty's nurture and protection.
Then care for this land as much as you do her, and perhaps our peoples can still bond in sisterhood.
That is why Kiburi Binyam, most patient Emperor Katema, I will make the necessary arrangements for a swift departure and open myself up to negotiations between our people. May Her Majesty hang me for it.
Hooray, so Sir Archibald is giving up his island.
All the arrangements are made. Not a trace left on the island. Escort me before Emperor Katema once more. I am ready to negotiate.
Alright, my fleet is ready. Approach the ship. And then we can begin the escort. And there is Archie coming in to finally discuss the independence of Enbeza. And hopefully the independence from the Queen. Because after all, we are not some smaller kingdom here. Or Katema is not.
Only fair that those there at the start be there at this new beginning.
Sir Blake, I'm glad to see you back at the negotiation table, and with, if I may be not mistaken, a certain composure to your face. Nevertheless, as this has been a difficult business, I hope you will take this opportunity to recognize Enbeza as an empire worthy of an alliance. Don't you agree, my long-standing steward? Enbeza grows greatly, does it not? Enbeza is no small empire and continues to grow. She would be an asset to the crown. Looking at the total population of this region, I know it may not seem that way, but let's go with this one. Yes, quite right. I will add that the crown recognizes Enbeza as an empire of significant size and promise. And united, there is no internal strife or unresolved quarrel from any quarter that Her Majesty should be aware of. Oh, crap, I wanted to say, we still have this optional quest here open. Can I close this here for a second? And yeah, we can do this and get rid of the pirate down here. So there we still have the open business, right? So we were successful with the library, we were not successful with Vahadesher. At least with the pirate we should still be successful and get rid of him, so that we really also have no internal threat anymore, right? So once the pirate is gone, I hope so. Let's just check the defense, and it is significant. What I can gather is that there's so many cannons that we probably will move some of my ships that I still have somewhere to Enbeza. And we are moving in now onto the pirates' harbor. So destroy Angarev's harbor. There we have it. Quite a few cannons. They are getting in range and the first shots are being fired. We got 5 frigates, 5 battlecruisers. I guess we're going to lose a few ships here and there, but hopefully should prevail at the end. And there the fighting starts. We haven't lost a ship yet. That's pretty good. And the first cannon is going down on his part. There is it. Right, it's going down. There we have another cannon then right away. And as we can see, the siege has also begun now officially. So the morale is going down. And what I can see is that I'm going to lose at least this frigate here. This one here, I might move away. And my battlecruisers may continue attacking the next tower. So that's this one here. Morale is looking good so far for him. And he sunk my first ship there, though my frigate there can actually disappear. That's good. And now he really has to fight my battlecruisers there, and they take a lot of hits. I tell you that. So they're probably not going down. I don't think so. Look at that. It's barely scratching this one. This tower is going down now soon. And I just love how they fight the battlecruisers there.
A ship was destroyed.
And the next tower is gone. Let's attack the harbor directly. Morale is looking pretty critical for him already, soon. So we are now attacking this harbor area there, or this harbor building. Do we have any other cannon tower close by? There we still have 2 cannon towers. None of them is shooting though, is it? Oh, they're shooting. We should probably get rid of them as well. Let's attack the next cannon there, or cannon tower, while my frigates will take care of the harbor area. Right, and as we can see, they can always shoot. The cool thing about the battlecruisers too is that they have such a huge range. Right, so while my frigates take care of the harbor building, we can destroy the cannon towers, and as we can see, morale is quite critical. I think we only really lost one ship in the end. And then the pirate is gone for good. And by the way, the pirate has quite a big city. Alright, and I think that's it, right?
You may break our walls, but our hearts and our faith in the line of Selamawi, his true line, will never yield.
Alright, he's giving up, and I think we've locked one.
However treacherous, we are still kin. But Mbesa cannot be divided. You have done well to suppress Angareb. Peace is bought with might. So has it ever been. The new defenses of Tabarim will ensure all know that Ketema the Builder shall be the bane of any who oppose him.
Ketema the Builder is really a nice title there.
Let these be the last of my enemies to die before me. I weary of blood. You shall be recompensed for helping restore Mbesan unity.
And I think it's thus completely over now. So we have destroyed, or we have gotten rid of all the threats. We still have this quest, you know, sail to Ketema's lighthouse to receive the reward for this endeavor. So let's, oh actually, there's a schooner to speed things up. Let's just purchase the schooner there and get the Spear of Unity for our museum.
And with it go the remnants of that time. Take the spear and teach others of the tribulations of the Land of Lions.
And this is the end of the last side mission that we found, and as we can see, we have now a very nice legendary artifact with 50 attractiveness, and also oh no, that's a donation reward, so we could also donate it, of course, for 250 research points, but other than that, it's plus 50 attractiveness on an island. And with that, I think we can now finally make a choice here. Has Mbesa been united? Yes, we can happily say that Mbesa is now a unified empire. I can finally click on that. Oh, in fact, we couldn't click on it because we have failed Vahadesher. So I'm starting to feel it is I who should be selling this alliance to you, gentle emperor. Perhaps having a foot in both camps, so to speak, your remarkable Kreftania steward here could elaborate on why Her Majesty might make a worthwhile ally to Mbesa. If you don't mind, Sir Archibald, I'd really rather remain loyal to Emperor Ketema in these negotiations. And I can't remember, was it you or someone else that helped me get to grips with mapping the local area? Yes, I helped. Accurate cartographical charts are a key part of the Crown's very wise strategy. A wise queen indeed is she who understands a map is worth more than 2 galleons. Although, if you don't mind, Sir Archibald, we will continue to use the names of our landmarks bequeathed to us millennia ago. If I may, Jenny Ho, Sir Archibald, I have a proposal of my own to append to this alliance, which I believe shall strengthen it tenfold. All my life have I desired to bridge learning across the globe, to share knowledge from all lanes of human experience. Here is my blueprint for a research institute. I think we have that already.
All the best news never ceases.
And Mbesa and Empire agree terms. Queen's ambassador Sir Archibald Blake shows commitment to Mbesan independence by dismantling imperial presence in the region and recognizing Emperor Ketema and his people as equals. And once again, we have to get our reward.
Much change to our land, but not all of it is evil. Under your rule, the Emperor's dream of unity does not seem so hopeless.
Very good. So in that regard, we were successful.
You've received mighty gifts with great praise, but I'll say it anyway. Our lives are all the better for your guidance.
So let's just get there. Yes. They thanking me.
I think how much I owe. I will only say this. Look to the skies today, see the glory of Mbesa united, and know that history will remember your part.
And also we need another reward. Yes, that is the old world. And let's accept that gift, which is what? An ocean plotting sheet of the southern hemisphere. This gives me a movement bonus of 35% and also an expedition bonus of 55. So a nice new artifact, legendary quality that we have. And thus we have finished the Land of Lions DLC campaign, the story missions, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Wish you all the best and stay tuned.